Hello there. You're listening to the Sort Yourself Out podcast. This week, we're discussing how you can bring more joy into your life. Yay! I'm your host, Janine Hunt, natural health therapist for over 30 years, hypnotherapist, lifelong student, and spiritual seeker. I like to seek out the most effective practices and techniques that provide the greatest bang for my buck and the fastest route to freedom from whatever is holding us back. I can't wait to share with you these powerful techniques so that you too can sort yourself out, know deeper meaning in your life, and best of all, a sense of inner peace. So let's get started. Well, hello there, and thank you so much for joining me today. Would you like a little more joy in your life? I think there can only be one answer to that question. We can all use more joy, right? It's so easy to look around us at the world and say, oh my God, it's all going to shit. And then plunge into negativity and hopelessness and depression. What would it be like, though, if you could acknowledge that yes, there's some undesirable, suboptimal stuff going on in the world, but not dwell on it and not brood about it. And not only that, but actually rise above it. And yes, it may be happening, but you feel good. Regardless of what's going on outside of you, you have the power within you to uplift your consciousness to a place of joy. So, is this not just selfishness, feeling good, feeling joy, when so many people are living in misery and struggling? No, because the really interesting thing here is that when you do that, you are actually counteracting all that negative shit that is happening out there. It may seem like you are doing this just for you, but what you are actually doing is bringing the light of joy into the world. I mean, you can wallow around in the misery with everyone else if you prefer, but that's only adding your energy to the problem. When you learn to lighten yourself with joy, you are contributing the energies of peace, love, harmony, and beauty to the world. For sure, you are uplifting yourself, but you are also radiating that joyful energy out into the world. Think about when you meet someone who is like a ray of sunshine that brightens up your day. That could be you. Maybe it is you already. You are contributing the energy of joy into the mass consciousness and giving it a boost, raising the vibration of consciousness of all of humanity. Nice. All of the methods and techniques of well-being that we practice have this effect. We uplift ourselves first, individually, and then we contribute that goodness to the world via our more enlightened thoughts, speech, and actions. So let's have a look at what joy is. Is it happiness? No. Happiness is fleeting and based upon conditions. Happiness comes from things outside of ourselves. And when we depend on things outside of ourselves, for our happiness, we will be let down eventually. Happiness is the shoes, the cake, the lover that helps us to feel good in the moment, to mask the stuff that is simmering under the surface of our consciousness that we don't want to acknowledge or know how to deal with. Very soon, the buzz we got from those gorgeous new shoes wears off, and we need more shoes, gosh darn it, more cake, more booze, or whatever coping mechanism we use to medicate ourselves to feel better in the moment. Joy, on the other hand, comes from within, because joy is the quality of the soul, and as such, it's always there for you. The thing is to be open to let it in. In a few moments, I'm going to guide you in a little energy work session to do just that, to let in some joy. Now, ironically, when you're chasing happiness, you might just be blocking the joy. Why is that? Well, when you are focusing on the external things in life, you're placing your attention on effects, not cause. You are buying into the illusion that these things can bring you happiness. You have misplaced your attention on those things outside of yourself over which you really have no power, on things that are impermanent, and that's why you keep needing more dang shoes. And of course, shoes may not be your thing, but there is probably something else that a little reflection will reveal to you that you rely on and that ultimately does not bring you joy. And you are also continuing to cover up those things within you that require healing. And these things cannot be held down by shoes or cake or booze or whatever. They will come out. And it is a part of your purpose in this life here on earth to free yourself of these things so that you can move on to a higher level of well-being. Now, joy as a quality of the soul is a part of your inner nature. It is available to you at all times and has immense power to bring more light into all areas of your life. Joy, which is inherent to your inner being, is a cause. Happiness is an effect. When you work with causes, you are in alignment with the laws of the universe and the principles of life. When you work with effects, you are pushing the boulder up that dang hill forever. It's all about the true nature of reality. You are a non-physical, spiritual being clothed in a human body. And when you live your life from that vantage point and allow the energy of the soul to flow through you, you are operating on your higher intelligence and your innate spiritual energies of joy, love, peace, harmony, and harmlessness. You know who you are, a spiritual being, and you embody that understanding in your daily life. Happiness, on the other hand, is based on a kind of neediness, always chasing something outside of yourself to make you feel better. That is based on illusion because you are denying the causal reality, the spiritual reality, by dealing with the world of effects, the world of appearances. So I'm well aware that saying, well, just bring through the energies of your soul is not that helpful or easy. We'd all be laughing, right, if we could do that. It's important to understand that this is a process. Most of us do not do an Eckhart Tolle and suddenly launch ourselves into enlightenment. Even he had to plunge to the rock bottom depths of despair where he was considering suicide before that happened to him. But consider this. What if you could learn and expand and grow through joy rather than pain and struggle? What if you could relate more and more to your true inner essence, which is joy and love and peace and puppies and kittens? Gotta have the puppies and kittens. What if the model of growth through suffering is optional? Wouldn't you rather grow through joy instead? I know I would. Here's a quote I love by John Randolph Price. I have heard people say that they learned the truth of health and wholeness by being sick, the reality of abundance by suffering lack, the beauty of harmonious relationships by witnessing firsthand the ugliness of discord. Such educational experiences may be fine for some, but they remind me of the old joke about the person who hit himself on the head with a hammer so that it would feel good when he stopped. That's so good. So, how can we grow through joy, and how can we experience more joy in our lives? Well, there are several ways. Firstly, we need to stop energizing all those fear-based ideas out there that are based on the ignorance of who we really are, spiritual beings. All of these ideas that are circulating out there in the mass consciousness. We need to stop feeding on and into that negative energy. If we continue on that route, we are going old school through pain and struggle. We need to improve our connection to our spiritual self, that self with a capital S. That will enable us to stop the pushing and forcing model of the ego and enter into the rightful flow of energies that comes with alignment with the spiritual reality and universal laws. We do this through meditation, the best method out there to connect with your higher self and to embody your soul's qualities. Hello, joy, and your soul's purpose in your daily life. This is what the spiritual path is all about, embodying those higher energies in your earthly life. This is what is known in the ageless wisdom as creating heaven on earth. Wow. We need to be able to manage our minds and emotions so that we become more aware, more conscious, and can correct our thinking when we descend into our old ways of thinking, those old patterns of behavior that are based on automatic programmed conditioning. We need to proactively concentrate on positive and beautiful thoughts and ideas which connect us to the truth and the spiritual reality. And when we do these, an interesting thing happens. We are uplifting ourselves out of the fog of negativity and unconsciousness, and we are literally raising our vibration. We are connecting with higher energies like joy and love. And this feels good. And this good feeling is magnetic. It attracts better experiences, things, and people into our lives. We're also operating from a higher level of consciousness with an awareness of cause and effect, which means that we stop doing stupid shit that brings trouble into our lives. Hurrah! Basically, when we are aligned with our higher selves, we are refining our energies and operating from a higher order of existence. We're working from a positive angle, which will manifest lovely things in the physical reality for us. We're working from the inside out, from the top down, and that is how real transformation takes place. As Einstein said, no problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. We've got to reach up. So, those are just some of the ways that you can bring more joy into your life. And in a sec, I'm going to guide you through a quick energy session to give you a joyful glow as you go out into your day. But first, in a few weeks, I just want to tell you about a thing I'm doing. I'm offering a free 5-day challenge, the Fast Track to Joy, where I'll be sharing with you my top, easy, quick, and powerful techniques to get you connected to your inner source of joy so you can get the joy flowing in your life and experience the beauty of that every day. Now that sounds good, right? If you'd like to take part, you can sign up at theinspirationcloud.com/joy. Each day of the challenge, I'll be emailing you a short practice that will only take a few minutes, and that will raise your vibration and have you abuzz with joy. Again, you can sign up at theinspirationcloud.com/joy. Okay, now let's do some energy work to lighten up and bring some joy into your life here and now. So sit comfortably, close your eyes, and bring to your mind someone you love and who brings you joy. It could be a pet or any loved one. So picture them a couple feet in front of you. Mentally send them your love. Feel your heart opening and see the energy of love pouring out from your heart center, perhaps as a beautiful wave of golden light energy, enveloping them with your love. Feel them sending the love energy back to you. The two of you enfolded in this wonderful energy cloud of love and joy. Feel and see wave after wave of love and joy pouring into your being. And now let's thank your loved one and allow their image to fade as we bring in the energy of your soul. The soul's inherent nature is love, and its foremost quality is joy. Use your imagination, which is your creative faculty, and see the soul's joyful energy pouring down into you as a waterfall of golden light. This energy of joy is filling you up, filling your body from your feet up and up and up to the top of your head. Your cup runneth over with joy as it spills out into your energy body, and your physical being is filled with joy. Now think of this energy glowing in your heart center. Take a deep breath in, amplifying the joy in your heart. As with a slow and mindful exhalation, you consciously expand the joy out. See and feel it expand with your breath into your emotional body. Feel that energy of love and joy permeating your emotional nature. Now take in another deep breath, amplifying the joy in your heart even more as you exhale slowly and mindfully. Consciously expand that joy further out into your mental body, flowing out from your heart until you are entirely enveloped in this energy cloud of joy. Joy permeating every cell of your body. Joy conditioning your energetic system. Joy filling your emotional nature. Joy raising the vibration of your mental nature. Joy programming your entire being with the energetic imprint of your soul. See and feel the joy energy seeping into every aspect of your being. And now take in another deep breath, amplifying the joy in your heart even more, and use the exhalation to expand this energy of joy out into your aura, flowing it out a couple of feet or more, whatever feels right to you, all around you, front, back, to the sides, and above and below you. You are now radiating joy out into the world, a source of joy to uplift others. The waterfall of love and joy energy from your soul continues to pour its light into you, saturating you with joy. See yourself as the energy being that you are, illumined with joy, pulsating and tingling and flashing with the light of joy. Enjoy this for a moment. And now take in a gentle breath as you gently center yourself back into your body. Take in a nice deep breath now, anchoring that joy in your physical being, your heart center aglow with joy, nourishing you with the true nature of your soul, its love and purpose and power. And take another deep breath in now. Feel the joy beating in your heart. See and feel it radiating out to everyone you will meet today, into everything that you do today, filling your day with ease and beauty and joy. And now, gently open your eyes and realize that the energy work you have done here today is available to you at all times. You can simply breathe in joy and breathe it out into your being and into the world. So take a moment to come back to yourself now. Have a little shake, maybe have a little yawn. Just come back into your normal waking consciousness. So how did you find that? How was that? Have you got a nice glow on? Are you abuzz with joy? Now, to many, this kind of exercise may seem a bit fruity, kind of airy-fairy, but this is how we work with energy. We are directing our consciousness. We are actually directing energy. Our imagination is our creative faculty, and the consciousness is the power that creates worlds. Anything that exists in the world is first created in consciousness using the imagination, and energy follows thought. So keep that in mind as you go about your day, and keep nourishing your life with thoughts of joy. Remember, we can learn through joy rather than pain and struggle. But that route of growth requires raising our consciousness into the world of causes by bringing through soul energy like we've just done, rather than trying to manage the world of effects. We want to be working consciously with cause, not be at the ass end of damage control. Okay, my friend, that is all for today. Don't forget to sign up for my Fast Track to Joy 5-day challenge at theinspirationcloud.com/joy. That challenge will start in about 3 weeks, but meanwhile, keep filling yourself with joy. And if you want access to more goodies like this, you might be interested in joining my soon-to-be-released membership, the Better Than Happy Zone, where I'll be sharing all sorts of techniques and practices to uplift your well-being and sort yourself out. We've got techniques to boost happiness and joy and promote inner peace, practices to improve your health and relationships and to let go of the crap that's holding you back, and teachings on co-creation, using your higher powers to create your ideal life, among many other things. So if you're interested in joining the Better Than Happy Zone when it opens, which is not too far off, why don't you head over to theinspirationcloud.com/membership to get on the wait list, and I will keep you up to date. The doors will officially be opening after Easter, but those on the wait list will get an opportunity to join earlier at a specially discounted rate. So that's theinspirationcloud.com/membership to get on the wait list. Okay, my friend, time to hit the road. Remember to keep filling yourself with joy, and have a lovely week. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for listening to the podcast. I really hope you found it helpful and full of uplifting ideas that you can put into practice in your life. And if you have, chances are your friends and family will too. So please share it with them on social media. You'll be helping them to sort themselves out, because I bet you think they need it, right? But seriously, you'll also be doing me a huge favor, and I will be eternally grateful for your generosity. It would also be lovely if you would leave me a review on iTunes, preferably a nice one, please. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast while you're there. If you have any questions or would like me to address a certain topic, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at info@theinspirationcloud.com. Have a good one, folks. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week.